Hello guys, I hope you're fine and you all have a good mood. Today I'm going to share another movie with you, and before any further ado, let's start it. Cause the title of that interesting movie is The Journey to Green Gables. The characters of the story is a bad woman, these friends, a little boy, and a squirrel. And now, the Mr. Cuthbert and Mrs. Cuthbert too. And now, before any further ado, let's start it. Guys, once upon a time there was a boy, and he was living in a village. And once he went with the goats, and then he lost the goat because he was dreaming. He always was dreaming into the day, and he was watching that he is a king and everyone is saluting him, and he is going with a big car. And then he is going continuously going, and then he was so near to that seat. Then he sat on the seat and put his king hat on it, and everyone was clapping for him. He was dreaming like this. Then and the gods, then his grandfather started to shout on him, "Oh guy, what are you doing? You lost my goats. Oh, now you have to find them." And then he was finding here and there, but he couldn't find the ghost. Then he was so unhappy that what to do now. If I will not find ghosts, I will go my home back, and grandfather will not talk to me again. And what I will do now? I cannot go to my parents now. They will also punish me. Now I have to go another way. Then he was so confused. Then he thought that, oh, then he saw a boat. Then he sat into that boat, and then there was a small hole into the boat, but he couldn't recognize, he couldn't find that hole. And then he was going with the boat in the mid of the ocean. He dropped down and he was about to sink. He was sinking there, and he was shouting for help. Then there was an island, and who were going with the ship, and then they caught that boy with that ship. And then that boy sat in that ship and said, "Oh, what I did! I came very far from my parents. What I will do now? What to do now?" Then he was thinking and thinking, continuously thinking. Then he went to a big house, and in that house there was a big lady who was so unkind on the people, boys. And there was a lot of boys and little boys, and who were working there for that lady. Lady captured them for their work, and they were the slaves of that lady. Then they say to that boy, captured boy, that now you will also work here like them. Then he decided to that not to go and not leave from here to my parents. Why I came here now? Why I will have go to work here? Then he was so worried to that my parents will be finding me. And then after that, he passed many days there. Once and so he was sleeping on his bed, and the maid, he was having some books, and he was loving his books too much. And then he was teaching other boys to about the books, and he was telling everything and reading the books, and they were having a lot of fun at the night. Then that lady, unkind lady, came and said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" Then he slapped on his mouth and kicked him through the fire. He was so near to the fire and almost to die in the fire. Then he ran towards his bed and sat there and said, "Oh lady, why are you doing this? I was almost to die." And then he grabbed the book very angrily from him and threw that book into the fire, and the books were now no more. And that boy was so angry on that lady, but he was not able to do anything because he was that lady was so bigger and so powerful. He was looking like a witch. He was so scary, and he was so unkind. And then that boy was having red hair, and we was so sad about why I have red hairs. Then he went to the lady and said that you didn't did well to me. Then the lady said, "Oh, who are you? How dare you came here?" The boy with red hairs. Then the boy became so angry and said that, oh, you are looking like a witch, you are so ugly, you are so tall, and you are not so beautiful, you are proud of yourself, but you are nothing. Then the lady became so angry, and then she slapped him again, and then he became so unhappy and then ran towards his bed. Then he decided to leave from there. After that, he found some tickets and he was having some tickets of trains and the boat. Then he left from there at the night, and then he sat into the ship and gave the ticket to the shipman. Then he sat there and he went to a city, and now he sat. He was about to sit into the train. Then he saw a man, and he was looking so kind. Then he went to that man and said that, "Oh, Mr. Cuthbert, I want to live here for 1 or 2 years. Well, you let me live here because I have lost the goats of my grandfather, and I don't want to go home because they will beat me after 1 year. I will go and they will forget that about goats and they will beat me a lot, and my father and mother will punish me. So I will live with you." Then that man was so kind. Then he said that, okay, I will live with you and I will let you come. And then he was so happy. Then he hugged that man, and then the man was having a horse, and they sat onto the horse and they were continuously traveling. The boy was talking to that Cuthbert and said that, "You are so kind, and I have read about your kindness into my books too. And now, how is your home? Is it good or not good?" Then he said, "It's so beautiful. You will really like that house." Then they went to their house. That boy was loving that house too much. Then there were two girls, women, and one was Mr. Cupboard, and then the other was Mr. Cupboard. And then the Mr. Cupboard was so fat and ugly. Then she said to that boy that, "Ho ho, a little boy with red hair, and who are you?" Then that boy became so angry and said, "Oh, you are so fat, you are so ugly, and you are looking like a witch, and you are saying me like red hairs. You are so silly and so unkind." Then he said very bad word to that woman, and then that woman became so angry and said to that Mr. Cuthbert, "Now I will not come to your home. Why you bring this red-haired boy?" And then she went to his home, and then Mr. Cuthbert said that, "What you did, he was our sister, and you did not. Why you did this? Boy, you didn't did well to our sister. Now you have to say sorry to that woman, otherwise you will not live with us." Then he was so angry, and he said that, "No, no, I will never say sorry to her because she is so unkind, and she said very bad words to me. She should come and sorry to me." Then he slept there, and in the morning he realized his mistake and said that I should say sorry to her, otherwise they will not let me live here. And then he and Mr. Cuthbert went to her house and said that she wants to say sorry to you. Then he said sorry, and then she said that, "Please forgive me. I said very wrong to you." Then she said, "Then okay, I forgive you." Then they forgave him, and then he was so happy. And after that, and she said that, "You are so best woman in the world I have ever seen." Then he became so happy, and then that woman said to the Mr. Cuthbert that, "Why you are not allowing him to go to school? He should go to the school, not here. And he is a little boy, and he should learn and get education." And then Mr. Cuthbert said, "Yes, yes, I was about to put him into the school, and now I have decided that I will put him into the good school." And then in the morning he went to the school, and after that he went to a good school, and then he was studying there a lot, and he was so good at studies. After that, there was a teacher and who liked that student too much because he was so go at studies, and then she made him the monitor of the class. Then at the night, his teacher decided to go his home to inform his about his studies and about his good at the studies, and then he went to that his house and then have a dinner at night and told everything about his studies. And his uncle Mr. Cuthbert became so happy on him that he will be so successful in his life. And now he became so happy. Then he bought a new dress for him and a lot of toys for him, because he said that if you will study hard, if you will learn new things, I will bring like a lot of things for you, and I will also let you live more here. And then he became so happy after that, and he said that now, Mr. Cuthbert, you're so good. And then he hugged Mr. Cuthbert and said that you are so good man and I have ever seen. And at night, his mother was at Miss Cuthbert's said that, oh, little boy, now we have to go outside to bring some vegetables to market. And then they went to bring some vegetables. They brought the vegetables, and in the way it was a big stone and heavy lightning. Then they were not able to come home. Then they ran and they were continuously running toward the home, and very difficulty they came home and they were so tired. And then the boy went to his room and slept there. And then in the morning he woke up and then he went to school. He was having too much friends there, and everyone was so happy with that, because he was so kind and he was so good at the studies. And he was the monitor of the class, and he was also so happy. He was enjoying that school too much, and he was extremely delighted there. And on the other hand, that witch, the woman, bad woman, into that place with the lot of workers, boys workers, was so angry on that boy that where he has gone. Then he found a letter that I'm going to Mr. Cuthbert's house. Now I will never come back to you, because you put me into fire, and you also put me box into my fire, and now I will never come to you, and that's it, bye bye. And then that woman became so angry. Then he said to the god that now you have to wear the dress like the girls, and now you have to go into there. And then they decided to go, and then they went to the plane, and they came there, and they were asking from everyone about the Cuthbert. Then they really made a house near to the Mr. Cuthbert house, and at the night they went to kidnap that girl. But the girl was putting the brooch of that Mrs. Cuthbert, and then he put that brooch into that drawer. And then they were seeing from the window, and then they stole that drawer, that brooch, which was the favorite of Mrs. Cuthbert. And then in the morning, the Mr. Cuthbert said to that boy that where is my brooch? I am finding for many minutes. Then she said that now I know that drawer. Then that Mrs. Cuthbert went there and saw there is no bro. Then she became so angry on him and said that you lost it. I will never let you go. Oh, what you did? You lost my brooch. No, no, I have lost my brooch. Now you will not live here. Now you have to go now. Then Mrs. Cuthbert and Mr. Cuthbert decided to take him to the station. Then they went to the station, and then they saw that witch, that bad woman is coming with a big balloon to him. And then they saw that, and then they took that girl with that boy with him and stole that boy. Then the boy said, Mr. Cuthbert, help me, he will eat me alive, and she is a witch and she is so unkind, please help me. I will never forgive you. Well, if you will not forgive me, then the Mr. Cuthbert said, I have. We should forgive him. We should forgive him for that. We should help him. But the Mrs. Casper was not deciding to help him. Then she also decided to help him. Then they were running with their horse, and then there was a rope hanging from that balloon. Then they caught that rope, and they were hanging with that balloon. Then the balloon was going to the ocean. Then they cut that rope, and then Mrs. Cuthbert and Mr. Cuthbert fell onto the ground with their horse, and then they were so unhappy what to do now. Then that boy who was into the balloon threw a rope to them, but the rope was so little and it was so short, not able to catch them. And then they fell into the ocean with that. The balloon was not working so properly. They fell into the ocean because the boy put a big sword in that balloon and make a hole, and then they fell into that ocean. And then that woman was coming towards them to catch that boy, but a big shark came at that woman, and they were so happy that now she will not come again, and we saved her. Then they started to live together, and then they were so happy. And after 1 year, he went to his house and hugged his parents and said about their goats. And his father said, "No worry, why you left from here? You have lost the goat no matter what, but you should not left from here." Then his father and mother hugged him and said, "Now we will not punish you anymore if you made any biggest problem." And that's it. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe my video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.